Hi, this is the SRC training. So after you log into online registration, you will click on volunteer. And if you have not already done so, select the fairs and register for the SRC reviewer. Once you've done that, select the fair that you're going to be reviewing for and click on abstracts. And then select division and whichever category it is you have been assigned to. Now, when you log in, you've got the SRC worksheet, which is where you're going to start. But if there's an abstract here, read through the abstract, because the very first question is abstract contains typos or it's missing, which it's already been checked as missing because this is a repeat. The other thing you're going to notice is right here, there is a message that this has been locked to another user. That means someone else has already reviewed this or is reviewing it now. So if that's the case, just close that window, go to the next project on your list. And you'll see that you have the option to take ownership. Click that because that way someone else doesn't come in and is reviewing the same project as you are. So now I have locked that for me. Again, this one has no abstract entered. And then from here, you're going to be kind of going between two tabs. So if I go back a tab, you'll see I have the folder for this project. And it has some things in it, including the SRC forms in one big document. So that is awesome. We also have, if I go back again to the original tab, the direct link for a research plan. So the second item on your list is to read through that research plan. And you're going to check the box and put in as little extra information as needed so that it still makes sense. So if it's missing, you can just click, hey, it's not there. You don't have to do any extra. If you're reading it and you're like, I really don't get what they're talking about, I'm not sure if this is safe. Just if I'm going to make something up, I could say concentration of acid, because that would be something that I would like to know more about in order to feel safe about approving your project. The bibliography. Yeah, if they're missing the bibliography, go ahead and check it. It does not stop them from being approved, though. The other thing I want you to point out are we have these yellow highlights now. These are forms that must be in this list. So we've looked at that if they have form 1 filled out online in registration, it kind of tags whether these other things are needed. So for this one, form 1 always needed. And if I open that other SRC document that had all of the forms in it, that would be the next step. Again, you're looking to see what is, what do you have in front of you? And if there's a missing signature, sure, you can check that. If date of review is after start of experimentation, which as a reminder, oh, this one has no start date. So 1A is going to be very incomplete for my, fake project here. And so we're just going to say form is missing because there isn't a date on there. And if it's missing, you don't have to click all the rest of it. It's not there. You don't need to say every single one because it's not there to check. Just like if you check start date is required and it's missing, you don't also have to click items are incomplete because you're telling them explicitly which one is incomplete. Form 1B, if it were a team, you would have this, you need this form for each member of the team. So when you're doing this, say it could be you have one form in, but another form is missing. You can have the no, so marking things like that is great. I will go back and double check if there are Teams issues. You're just doing this to the best of your ability. I'm just going to say that one is missing for now. 1C is gray, which means we really don't think they need it. If they included it, that's fine, but we're not going to be looking for it explicitly. Form 2, this blue means maybe. Now, because it's a computer, it can only do what it can do. So that's, if they have it there, that's great. If it's not there, it might not be required at all. It depends on what the type of project is. And because this is a human, or not human, this is an animal project, vertebrate projects. These two are both highlighted because the computer can't tell from the check boxes which one is needed. Only one of these two forms is needed for an animal project. So again, you're reading through, is there some question that's incomplete? If so, list it here, question 1 is incomplete. You don't have to go farther than just saying number 1. Other things, okay, we're missing an SRC signature. This one probably should have a designated supervisor, just, me guessing from what I did read in that research plan. These ones, again, probably not needed unless someone didn't check the right boxes. And it looks like they said it is not a continuation, so this is not needed. But if the student makes a comment in their research plan or their abstract saying, well, last year I did, then they probably do need a Form 7. And that's just something they didn't check. Now, this will not let you check if you've clicked problems above that the system knows need some fixing. Although it did check it after warning you. So, you're not going to be doing that. This is definitely a corrections are needed to the entry. If the links there's no links at all, that's an issue, but you can just click no links to project forms, and that will be the message that are sent. If it goes directly to a single document, as long as it is not middle school and slide decks, there should be a research plan with its own link. The research plan might just be in the project materials, which is okay. It's just another step to find it. So that's still fine. It can be approved. This one, though, had too many other issues. So I'm going to go over here and click Save Review because you don't want to undo or clear your form. And then from here, you're going to go back to the spreadsheet where you got your number that you were going to do. Just write complete. You don't say this is the issues or anything, because there will be an email sent out with these specific issues that will go to each adult sponsor. And as long as we're keeping track on that spreadsheet, and then we can keep track on here, we should be able to get through all the projects in a timely manner. Thank you.